Can carry on, sir.
Yes, thank you, Mahesh.
Hi, Rajendra sir. You can, are you
Yeah.
able to share screen?
Yeah, let me
Yeah.
give a minute. Let me know once my screen is visible.
Yes.
Hope my screen is visible to you, right?
Yes.
Thank you. And we'll wait for a few minutes and then I will introduce myself as a trainer and I just try to take some of the inputs from your end, like related to the course and the details. And then we will get start our agenda as well for today's session. Okay. In the meantime, we'll wait. And if you have something like just want to check, let me know. Hope everyone have an access to unmute yourself, right?
Yeah, I think.
Yes.
Just cross check. And please make, I mean, whenever we are giving the session, right? I mean, like starting to, maybe if you have any queries, you can raise your hand, but try to mute yourself so that it should be seamless completion of the first, I mean, like the today's demo.
So, sorry, Rajendra, access to what?
Try to mute yourself, like if you have any queries, you can unmute and or else you can raise your hand digitally so that I can take your queries.
Yeah, sure. No, before that, you're saying access to what?
Nothing.
Okay,
I haven't said anything.
fine.
We'll wait for 8:05 and then we will get start. 5 minutes.
Guys, meanwhile, if anyone have questions, maybe you can ask.
Yes. If you have any questions, you can unmute yourself, you can speak.
Yes, this recording already going live in our YouTube as well. If anyone not yet subscribed, please subscribe. So the record will be available. The first 5 lectures you are going to be record and it will be available. Also, it's available in our application as well, guys. If you want, I will share my screen and I will guide you how to enroll for that. Shall I?
Yeah, please. I'm stopping Mahesh. Okay.
Yeah, sure.
Please share it.
Yeah, okay. Let me guide you. Yes. So you are able to see my screen, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Supana, it's visible, right?
Yes, yes.
Okay, I will go to the incognito. So our website name KSR Data Vision. You can try it in this way. So it will redirect to our website. Okay, guys. Here we have a courses and blogs mostly dedicated to the interview questions. All the interview questions frequently we will modify these interview questions. Okay.
Mahesh, your cognitive mode is not visible. Can you please
Yes, yes. So we are unable to see. I think you have to share full screen.
Yeah, let me share again. Yeah, is it fine now?
Yes, yes.
Yeah,
Yes, good.
okay. So all these are interview questions we have. Okay. So click on sign in. So if you are new to the KSR, you can create a new account. Create a new account. You can give your email ID address and it will get on an OTP and you can create an account. Okay, I already have an account, just log in here.
Okay.
Okay, so it's getting number of hello devices access issue, right? So this because of I'm opening at a different devices. So we have usually two devices. One is a mobile and another one is laptop. So in that case, we can simply write an email to support@datavision.com. Our team will help you to fix it. Let me ask my team for now. They will fix it. Just give me a second. Support@datavision.com. If you written an email to them, they will fix it within 5 to 10 minutes. We have mobile application as well, both in Android version and iOS. Okay, I requested my team to remove. Yeah. Okay. So you can go to the dashboard and click on Explore Courses. Okay, right? Click on Upcoming Sessions. Under Upcoming Session, you can see all our courses: Data Analytics, Data Science, Data Engineering, Fabric, Power Platform, Multi-Cloud DevOps, and Excel. So this is our course by Rajendra. First 5 lectures you can able to watch from here itself. Click on here. It's showing buy now but free. Enroll now. Because of it's a free, right? It's showing as a enroll now. Click on enroll now. Enroll successfully. Okay. You can see all the class records from here. See guys, this class still going on, right? That's the reason it's showing join now button. Once this class is completed, you can able to see as a view recording. Similar way tomorrow, it will be open as a join now once the class is opened at 8 o'clock. Any questions guys here?
Is the recording downloadable?
Sorry?
Is the recording downloadable?
No, sir. Recording you can't download. You can watch.
We can watch. So we are watching, right? So what's the player like? For example, we use VLC or something like that, right?
Sorry?
So can we watch it in like 2x speed or something like that?
Yes, yes, you can watch in 2, 3 times also. Let me check if I don't think if any old videos are there. Let me try. Yeah. Okay. So here you can see the setting options. Speed. You can able to see, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah. Quality.
Yes.
You can change the even quality also. 1080p. It depends on your internet capability. Okay. And you can able to change your speed 2 times. 2x. Okay. Got it right?
Yes.
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 Okay. Any questions here, guys?
Yeah, hi.
Yeah.
This is Shilpa.
Yeah.
So, for how many years we can able to access these videos?
Usually 1 year.
Okay.
After 1 year, still if required, you can call me.
Mm-hmm.
You can write an email. We will extend, but we
Okay.
want to connect with you to find the reason. We will
Okay.
believe like you need after 1 year also only 2 reasons. First reason,
Mm-hmm.
maybe we failed to teach you well manner.
Okay.
Second thing, maybe you are failed to learn properly due to the some other reasons. I will get a frequently mails, ma'am, daily 1 or 2 mails saying like Mahesh, at the time I'm not well, I'm not able to
Mm-hmm.
cope up. Now I need extension. Yes, I will do the extension, and I will
Okay.
request them. Okay, once done with your class practice, you can send me your resume. I will help you with the making in better version.
Okay. Okay.
Sometimes they
Fine.
will say yes, I am attending, but I am not able to crack the interview.
Okay.
At that time, again, I will check with them to find the reason. And also to question like, because first of a couple of days only, maybe we will give promises, yeah, everything we will help you and blah, blah, and all, right? After
Yeah.
once you paid, most of the cases, maybe we are not able to help you. But to prevent that one, every alternate day, we will take a session for placement cell. Okay. So here
Okay.
our calendar,
Mm-hmm.
we will take a placement cell session every alternate day.
Okay.
Okay, so you can see 11 a.m. on Monday, the Wednesday will be 4 p.m. and Friday will be at 7 p.m. because a different reason people will be there, right?
Yeah.
So you can join this call and you can ask me like Mahesh, while the first class you said like we will help you with making resume. Any doubts you are able to clarify, but now I'm not getting any calls. Please help me. You can
Okay.
join that call and there we are going to help you to identify your resume issue or else your Naukri issue or your LinkedIn issue. Or some cases people have a notice period issues. All those
Okay.
things we are going to discuss there. What best we can do.
Okay. From where we can join this call?
This link we will share with our WhatsApp groups.
Okay. Okay.
Placement cell
Fine.
session. You can join even from the day one also, but mostly once course completed, they are comfortable. Or else you can join every frequently. You can observe other people what kind of issue they are facing. Also, we will collect the interview questions. Example, one student attending interviews and where he failed. We are going to be discussed there as well.
Okay.
What kind of questions? If any questions we are not covered in our curriculum, any reason for that, we will try to notify those also, and we'll try to cover that questions in our YouTube videos. Or else we
Okay.
will make a separate workshop. Even Rajendra also taken a workshop, 2 days, 3 days workshop last month. It's an
Okay.
end-to-end project.
Mm-hmm.
A similar way we will cover. Even old student can able to avail, no need to pay anything for that.
Okay, Mahesh. Yeah.
Yeah. Example,
Thank
even Fabric came to that way. Azure also, ADF we started teaching around 3 years onwards. Fabric we started teaching 1 year back only. It came 1.5 year back, I guess. 1 year
Yeah.
onwards we have started teaching.
Okay.
First 3-4 months only we started teaching Fabric.
Okay, Mahesh. Yeah.
Right?
Thank you.
So,
Hi,
thank
Mahesh.
you yeah.
Can you just brief through your profile a little bit?
Sorry,
Can you just brief through your profile a little bit? You seem interesting.
my profile.
Yeah.
It looks like autobiography. I will explain you some of that. Today we have a session. Okay. I have my video in some YouTube channels. If required, I will share you that link. My autobiography is there in the Telugu and English, I guess. Okay. I will let you know one more time.
Yeah,
And a
sure.
similar way, now again we are relaunching this one. We will create a Teams group because everyone going to be get your own email ID. Example, what's your name? Now we are speaking, right?
My name is Arjun, Mahesh.
Sorry?
My name is Arjun. I can
Arjun.
keep.
Okay. Arjun at the
I'm
rate
a,
ksr.com.
yeah,
Gautam.
I'm a BI lead at healthcare company.
Okay, okay. Arjun at the rate ksr.com.
Yeah,
How your company will provide an email ID, right? Similar way,
yeah,
everyone we are going to get an email ID. We are going to be discuss all those things in within our application, Teams
yeah,
itself.
yeah, sure.
Looks like we are going to be recreate your work environment here.
Yes, sir.
You are going to be share your Power BI reports with your colleagues.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah. Maybe I will take only
Fine
2
then.
minutes. My background is biotechnology and organic chemistry. Due to some personal issues or financial issue, I forced to move to IT. Okay. Later, I started teaching that courses to the people who want to transform their career from non-IT to IT. I worked in a pharma company for 3 years as a production chemist.
Which pharma company?
It's a micro labs.
Nice, nice.
Yeah,
I
it's a
do
Dolo
work in
650, you know,
pharma.
right?
I do work in pharma.
That's what I am explaining. Dolo 650, I guess all 82 people know about Dolo 650.
Yes.
Right? The Dolo 650 manufactured by Micro Labs. Next time you can see this sheet back, it will be shown as a Micro Labs. Okay. This is enough for me. Rajendra, you can carry on.
Yeah, yeah.
So,
Thank you, Mahesh.
Sorry, guys, if I'm making more nonsense.
No, no, no.
that's
It's
fine.
good. Good
Yeah.
to know.
Okay, you guys carry on. Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, thank you.
Mahesh, one thing.
Yes, madam. Tell me.
No, I logged into that KSR data visualization, but I'm unable to see any sessions and all. So where can I find that?
Sorry?
No, initially, Mahesh told that I need to log into KSR data visualization page, right?
Yes, yes. Datavision.com, you have to sign up. There is
Yeah,
a sign in option is there. Once sign in, you have to enroll the course.
okay,
It's there
but
in our video now. Maybe you can recap it. You will get a step by step.
yeah, I logged in, but in courses, I'm unable to see any of them. It's 0 active courses. It is
That's what you
showing.
have to explore. You have to add yourself. On the top, you can see explore courses, top right
Okay.
corner, right?
Okay. Yeah.
Click on explore courses and go to upcoming sessions. There you can assign yourself.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, got it.
Thank you.
And
And I have a doubt, like how many sessions are being conducted in a week?
5 days a week.
So it's on Monday to Friday.
Monday to Friday, Saturday and Sunday, some extra sessions like Naukri or LinkedIn or sometimes guest lectures. It depends on your availability. It's not mandatory to join.
Okay. So in case if I miss any classes, no?
Every session will be going to be recorded within 3 hours. It will be in your laptop, like your LMS portal.
in case data vision, you can see it after you log in. Yeah.
Sure. Okay.
Previously, I shown one screen right there. Once live class is ended, the view recording button will be activated within 2 to 3 hours max.
Okay.
Okay, then. Shall I continue?
Yeah, better you can say. Sorry. Yeah.
No problem, Mahesh. First of all, welcome to this KSR Data Vision group. So we'll get started now. So today's topic has a first demo. We are going to discuss about data analytics in Power BI with as well as the Fabric related. Maybe for today's, we are not going to cover the Fabric. We'll just try to discuss about the data analytics part. And then anyway, these are all demo sessions, right? 2, 3, 4. We'll try to come to know how this Power BI will work and Fabric will also work. And before moving on to this, I'll just try to give myself an intro. I'm Rajendra Angul. I'm a 14 years of experience on working with industry tech stack, like started with SSIS and moved on to the Microsoft Power BI and currently working on the completely onto the Microsoft Fabric. I'm a 4-time certified trainer. Currently, I'm holding the Microsoft certification and which is going to renew for the next year and currently working as a BL lead at Robert Bosch. And I'm a trainer as well as the mentor where I can try to provide help or support on Power BI related topics. Or maybe if you have any queries on get support one-to-one, you can get in touch with me on the LinkedIn as well. So you can see my LinkedIn connect at the right-hand side, social networking. And before moving on to this, I'd just like to know a brief about yourself. Like in the chart itself, you can just provide me the experience. How much you are aware of you guys on Power BI? Maybe in your day-to-day environment, have you used it? Or this is maybe the first time you joined, or maybe you haven't worked on it, maybe never used. Maybe you are starting working on the Power BI, you are going to be a beginner. And maybe if you are already have some experience, maybe you want to go with some intermediate kind of a DAX related or the project related building, just try to respond with the 3 and 4. On the chat box, 1, 2, 3, 4. Post your comments. Used, never used, you are a beginner. No, just post it in the chat box. Not tries, no need to raise, maybe. This is just a
Enable the chat box, please.
The chat is disabled.
I think
Yeah,
chat is disabled.
oh, is it? 1 second. Okay, 4. Nice. Maybe you are already working on the Power BI. You have a very ample knowledge. Maybe you're looking for a Power BI related stuff, advanced. Got it? Just try to respond in the chat. Only one response.
Chat is still disabled, sir.
Rajendra,
Is
chat
it?
is disabled. Please enable it for all.
Okay, 1 second. Give me a minute.
Check, guys. It's
Can you
enabled.
please check
Yes,
it?
now it is.
No access code.
Okay, great. Thanks for your responses.
Can you also post the link to the portal on this chat?
Yes, we'll post it.
Thanks.
Great. So at KSR Data Vision, whoever already have a very good experience and going to work on the project's paths, we are going to teach here from start, like 0 to hero kind of activities. Like we'll get to know first what is the data and how we will try to come across how we are going to make use of this data utilization on the Power BI. And also, as this course has been covered with the Microsoft Fabric, we are also going to provide the Fabric related activities to what we will do it on day-to-day basis. So purely onto the real-time activities we are going to discuss, and also based on some data sets, which we are going to get it from the KSR Data Vision, we will also share it. And it's kind of activities and Power BI case studies we are going to work on, even the Fabric related and SQL stuff, which is major part of it. We are going to cover it as well. Thanks for sharing your responses in the chat boxes, like on the Power BI front. Fine. Let's try to move on. Who is going to be the course for? So if you're observing, this Power BI skill is for non-coding background. And maybe if you want to get it transition from one domain to the another domain, yes, this is for you. And maybe you have currently also Microsoft, what they are doing in the sense that if there is any career gaps for exclusively for the women's, so those particular things also they're trying to get it added in the Power BI part. So career gap people also they can try to get it explore on Power BI and they can start working on the real-time activities too. And majorly, if you're observing, so maybe you want to switch your IT career from coding part to this data analytics. Yes, this is the right time to change your course term to the data analytics, where it is a kind of a completely low code platform. So you cannot work on the very huge lines of code of writing on like example Python or maybe the R languages. So here you can try to feel something like a less coding, like maybe you are going to work with some formulas kind of a thing. And coming to the freshers, it is something maybe I will partially support for the freshers. This is not a direct fresher kind of job roles on Power BI. We don't have it current setup as well. So maybe if you want to get it explore and start as an intern kind of a things, yes, this is possible, and this course is for you, and they can also learn on Power BI part as well. So some internships, some companies are offering, so they can try to get it explore on this Power BI. They can start working on this Power BI front end tool as well. So building the data visualizations and getting the data sets and analyzing the data, how we're going to get it and what kind of a fields we're going to make use of it and so on. Fine. So coming to the background, if you're observing, there is no particular background people have to learn this Power BI course. It's for everyone. So any organization, they want to utilize a front-end BI tool, business intelligence tool. So they can try to convert the legacy information in the form of a pictorial, like a graphical representation, like a visual kind of a representation. So whether you are a banker side, or maybe you are into the artist or college freshers, as I said in the previous slide, or maybe you are already probably a developer, you want to get it explore more onto the DAX, advanced DAX, or maybe the project related scenario part, or maybe if you're looking for the certification level PL300, this is kind of a mix of from start to end. If you have a base knowledge on Excel and SQL part, then it is as simple as easy to pick this particular Power BI application and try to build on your own visualizations too. There is no something like a restriction, or else there is no something like a stopping point. If you want to get it explore on Power BI is a front end tool. And one more thing, if you have any queries, please unmute yourself one by one, raise your hand or else digitally, so that I can take your queries too. Make it as an interactive session instead of just maybe I will just try to share the screen and doing the step-by-step of presentation things. How many of you are aware of this structured, semi-structured, and unstructured source systems? So in the data itself, we can see something like a structured information. I will also showcase to you how the backend data will be looks like, how the semi-structured information will be looks like, and unstructured information. So if you're observing, structured information is something like example. If you can ask me example, I have opened one of the Excel file here. If you're observing this financial sample test file, and you can see the number of columns are visible to me, and row by row records how the data looks like. So this information is going to be an structured information, like a country, product, discount band. These are all easily to identify, and we can try to pull this information also into the application. Maybe if you can start working on the BI side. Let me showcase you one more example. And I'm expecting from you how this data looks like. Is this data, if you're observing the another Excel file spreadsheet, how it looks like to you? Like maybe the first column itself, you have identified some blank information. Maybe you can see some years from 2005 to 2013, and some blank after the C column and D column as well. Some null information is there. How this data looks like to you? Is that a structured way or semi-structured way?
Semi-structured.
Semi-structure. Semi-structure. So the data is anything, like maybe if it is a completely unstructured, like example, one more example I'm just trying to showcase to you here. Please observe how this data looks like. Maybe from this data set, if you're observing, that is the text file format, I need to pull only the email IDs. So there is some in between, some email IDs are there. You are observing here. You are observing here, some email IDs are there. I want to fetch only email IDs from this kind of a source system, like it's a text source system. How this looks like? It's completely unstructured. Example, it is one of the unstructured source system. We need to bring and we need to cleanse the data first of all, and try to bring those email IDs into the proper way, like easily understandable way, just like what I have showcased to you the first structured information. Coming to the data part, it is not always we are going to extract in real-time concepts part in a structured manner, whether the data should be semi-structured or sometimes the data should be unstructured too. Like example, I have showcased the text file. Maybe you can try to extract some JSON file extractions too in real time. JSON files, which is completely unstructured. This is one of the example for unstructured source system where you are going to pull only email IDs, not anything. We are require only email IDs. So these kind of a cleansing operations we are going to perform via BI application. That is Power BI, which we are going to work it on going forward. Okay. So I have projected 3 things here, like examples as well, what kind of a file source systems are there, like example SQL. If you're trying to extract the data from an on-premises SQL server, it's going to be in completely structured, or CSV or XLS files. I just showcased to you, it's a completely spreadsheet. Semi-structured information is like, as I said, JSON, XML, AVRU. And we will try to pull this information also into this application, BI application. I'm not directly pointing out to the Power BI. We are going to come to the Power BI. Why Power BI? And even the unstructured source systems, like example, I just showcased to you text files, JPG file format, it may be the audio or MP3 players, or some kind of a sensor data, IoT data, or maybe if you are trying to extract some event logs. These are all comes in the unstructured information. Okay, there is no particular schema for it. Like it's not an understandable info. That's one we will call it as a no fixed schema. Maybe the rigid schema is something like a structured information. It has some clarity of the data, but if it is having some blanks, or maybe if it is holding some other alternative rows records, that's going to a flexible format of schema representation, which we'll call it as a semi-structured information. Okay, so these kind of a DOSOS systems will try to pull it via different BI applications. So we will try to work on Power BI, so which we are going to coming slide, going forward slides. If you're observing visualization part, understanding is very simple, maybe as per the data reading part, row by row records, and so on. If you're trying to project in the form of a visual representation to the end users, it's as simple as easy. So that kind of a representation, it will try to take it forward. So understanding the data, example, this particular Excel file, if you're observing, it looks easy, tabular format. I can easily understand what are the columns and so on. Maybe if you want to take some quick decisions by country-wise profit, or maybe how much is sales for this particular country, or how many units, items has been sold for this particular based on some band, I want to see that kind of an analysis. Means it will take some time. I need to do some calculations at backend and try to take some decisions accordingly if I'm using still an Excel file. But this kind of an analysis, if we can try to make use of the BI applications like Microsoft tool, Power BI, it's as simple as easy. So we can try to see the quick analysis and a kind of interaction between one to another. This kind of a metric analysis will be get visible to you at live manner. So that main motto should be something like the business point of view. They can try to take very quick decisions ASAP based on the visuals that we are trying to provide. That's what the meaning here. Example here. There is an information with country-wise education with percentages. I can see it, but if you can showcase in the pictorial way, a kind of a graphical representation, it's as simple as easy. Maybe you can take very quick creations that is 30%, which is US is leading the education prospect, top 5 countries wise. So this kind of an analysis for quick creation of decisions is simple to visual representation format. Any queries up to this part? Post your queries or unmute yourself if you have anything. Okay. One more example. So month wise, in a year, 12 months, and I can see the sales in a dollar wise. I want to see the analysis in the revenue comparison, sales and revenue comparison from complete year, in a complete year. So I can try to take a very quick decisions by observing these kind of a charts representation. Instead of, we can do in Excel as well, this kind of a charts visual representation. We can insert these charts too. But the main thing, it should be interact with some categorical or some dimensional related fields, like related table wise. So in such kind of a scenario, we will try to navigate any one of the business intelligence tools. So for example, as I said, our course is about Power BI. We are going to make use of that application. One more. It's one more analogy. If you're observing the stores, product, and sales details for each and every store wise, like maybe the stores are repeated, and product information like 3 to 4 different number of products, mobile related products, and their sales value. I can see the numbers at a time, but I want to see a total value for each and every product wise instead of a store information. I can take a quick decision by observing Samsung is leading the total sales compared with other market leaders, mobile market leaders. If you're observing iPhone, OnePlus, Vivo market, and so on. One more example. So the main motto of using this application, Microsoft Power BI, why Power BI, why we are going to use it. And before why, we'll try to discuss about how we are going to build the live at visualization. You can see here, I have just prepared some kind of a dashboard, which you are currently observing by using Microsoft Power BI. On the left-hand side, some of the important metrics vertically I have added, like total product values, sentiments, like a gap analysis and total units. And we will try to analyze these visuals via mobile applications and even tablet as well, tabs too. So we need to understand, first of all, what is the report and dashboard? And going forward, I'm going to explain that particular stuff as well. What is a report? What is a dashboard? Most of the people are requirements part. We are going to call it as a dashboard. Try to prepare a dashboard for me by using this particular sales data. So from the customer point of view, they will ask directly a dashboard preparation. Basically, there is some process, steps should be there. We need to prepare a report and then we will move on to the dashboard preparation. We'll discuss going forward that particular, what is the difference between the two. But here, once we will get started with Microsoft product Power BI, you can see the visualization in a laptops or machines, which you are observing currently. And coming to the right-hand side, you can also view, maybe it's not always we will carry the laptop. Maybe we'll try to view that analysis via mobile applications too. Maybe my business user, he is traveling from one place to another. Instead of opening a laptop and so on, they can try to view the report via mobile applications too, just like an app. They can see the numbers so that they can try to, on a flight, they can try to take some decisions before landing the flight from some place to one place to another. And even the tabs too. Once we provide an access, they can check the report and they can take their business decisions, how it is moving, how the numbers, how it is doing from one year to the previous year, this kind of an analysis. So as I said in the previous slide itself, SQL, we are going to teach here from KSR side. We are going to discuss on the SQL part as well. So there should be some limit if we want to get started with the Power BI application as well. We need to work with a limited important activities, like important scenarios as well. That's what I mean, terminology. And then we will work on the Power BI front. So we are already aware of it. SQL stands for Structured Query Language. So if our data resides in something like Oracle or MS SQL Server, or maybe my data resides at PostgreSQL or Azure SQL databases. So we need to retrieve that. We need to retrieve the tables too. We need to bring those tables into the application, Power BI. We need to pull those particular multiple tables or from different source systems as well. It's not exactly one particular source system we are going to pull that information. We can try to retrieve or we can try to pull that information from different applications into the Power BI. So it's going to communicate, and where we will try to see the analysis, the data analysis in the form of pictorial representation. So we are going to have the SQL part as well. Maybe the first few of the sessions, we are going to work on the SQL part, and then our course should be moving forward on the Power BI application and then Fabric, Azure Cloud Environment and Fabric too. So this is a general question. How much data I can store in Excel? So most of the time, if you are using an Excel file format, maybe if your source is an Excel source system, the maximum size or else the capacity should be something around 2 GB. Just try to mute yourself. Please mute. There should be some limitation. So that's why most of the organizations are trying to move their applications or source system, backend source systems also to the cloud-based environment instead of using on-premises or else some static source systems. So this is just an additional information to you. Where is the maximum file size if you're trying to extract the data via Excel? So 2 GB compressed information. It's going to around more than 1.23 GB approximately. Data, row by row count. I'm just saying that number. Any questions up to this part? We'll move on to the data analytics and problem solving activity. Up to this part, do you have any queries?
No.
We are going to work on projects as well, Samir. Okay. So there are some capstone, some projects are there, which we are going to have some archival projects as well as some real stuff. Which I'm having those data sets too. So we'll share that activities as well. Maybe it's based on the case studies, how many we are going to work it on once we'll get started with session. Shailendra, yes, we are going to learn SQL as well in detail. So which is what is important. Those are all the things we have already categorized. If you want to get it extract on Power BI part, that part also we're going to work it on SQL. Hope I have answered to you.
Hi, Rajendra.
Yes.
So I wanted to know about DAX, about DAX. DAX is one of the pain point for some people. So
Correct.
So
DAX part, anyway, if you are starting working on the projects, DAX is business queries are mandatory, right? There should be definitely some business queries are there. We will work on from basic to advanced.
Basic to
like most of the time intelligence functions we are going to teach, we are going to cover, and most of the filter functions we are going to cover, like differentiation. Maybe if you're already aware of time intelligence, filters, and some of the Windows functions, right? So we are going to teach that part as well. Maybe if you are coming under Power BI background. Yes. Okay.
Like one of
That
the
one you don't
things,
need to worry
way
about
to
it.
use, I wanted to ask, we know about the DAX, right? So way to use and what scenario will be covered, right?
Correct.
Yeah.
Without understanding the backend query, how we are going to understand try to implement the DAX queries, DAX functions in our application. Yes, there should be some business queries. Okay, we are going to share the business queries, and those particular business queries, how we are going to implement in the data set level.
Right.
By using DAX function. That kind of a teaching we are going to provide here.
Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you.
Yeah. Suppose if you are observing this complete structure here, data analytics part, it has to get involved in this particular diagram, technology, and even the application Power BI will support machine learning models, software development, anyway we are going to do it, and domain knowledge of the business, traditional search, like maybe if you're already working on the backend, already some learning experiences on Excel or SQL part, we are going to work it on. That is a traditional related. And some of the mathematical and formulas and functions we are going to work. So these are all combinations, we will teach it. which I have projected in the form of a data analytics. And here is a combination which has been get involved with the problem solving skills as well. So how we are going to solve that particular business case study or else a particular business question, how we are going to convert that question into the visual representation in the form of an answer. So that part we are going to discuss as well. And finally, once the combination of these complete stats with problem solving, we are going to tell a beautiful story what the business user has to be expected in the form of visual representation. So we'll try to analyze it and try to bring those insights in the form of cards, a different type of a charts that are supported in application level, like in Power BI, like a cards, or maybe if you want to get it explored with some AI-based visuals, like a decomposition or key influencer chart, we're going to discuss and tell some beautiful story where the business user, they can try to quickly take some business decisions accordingly. Okay. So this is the complete architecture, how it will be on the data analytics front plus problem solving skills. So if you're observing here, there are some primary questions, like maybe like why we need to design these kind of a dashboard, who are the targeted audience, or who are going to take the business or else a data-driven decisions. What is a KPI? This is a very, very basic question. Key performance indicator. How we are going to project those metric analysis to the customer. Basically, we need to understand the customer. So how and what are their requirements? We will try to prepare in real-time scenarios, I'm saying. So this slide is also related to the real-time. So to whom we are trying to prepare the dashboard, we need to understand that as well. And who are the owners or else the business users, what they are looking for. So we'll try to prepare some of the mock-up screens, like we will call it as a dashboard screens as per their terminology. And we will try to understand the audience requirement, that is nothing but a business queries. And we will try to help to understand how this business queries has been get turned into the business or else a data-driven decisions. So to take the pictorial representation, we need to explain how the numbers or what are the KPIs, how the metrics has been get visualized in one to another. So the end user friend, they will not aware how these business metrics or else that particular data get converted into the visual representation. We need to guide them. We need to tell how the results are, as how the outcome has been projected on this particular application, Power BI. We need to showcase how the numbers, how are the KPIs, how the metric information like a time series analysis, how it will be get covered from year to year. Like they will not aware how this drill up functionalities will work on. So there should be some critical questions which we need to ask ourselves, and then take it forward, those questions in the form of a representation of answers with visual representation. Okay, which is, we need to question ourselves, like why, how, what we are going to derive by using this particular data set, what is the results or else outcome we're going to provide it. Coming to here, up to 2025 as well, this year, maybe the February release from Gartner's Quadrant. Gartner is a market research firm where they can try to analyze in each and every industry on BA sector or ETL sector, other kind of a sectors as well. On BI, Microsoft leading the market, Microsoft Power BI tool leading the market. So even though the slide is 2024, but current year as well, 2025 from Forrester as well as Gartner's company, this product is leading the market. And Power BI tool that has been emerged into the market in 2015. So currently we are celebrating 10 years of Power BI, 10 years. And within a short period of time, from 2019 to till date, this tool is leader. You can see the quadrant part. First, right-hand side top corner quadrant is the leaders and the visionary players, new players onto this BI ecosystem, and the challenges with some advanced technologies like Amazon Web Services, Domo, Alibaba will come into the challenges part. Okay, so who are the competitors means Salesforce, Tableau. So previously we'll call it as a Tableau. Salesforce has been acquired, so we'll call it as in Salesforce. Tableau is the competitor. Okay. I will take your queries, Balu. Okay. Future of Power BI is excellent. Nothing. There is no need to worry about it. Okay. Microsoft side. So compared with other tools, right? In Microsoft Power BI, we will get the monthly based updates as well. So in Power BI, if you are trying to learn this Power BI tool, you will definitely into a good position. That's what I can say. Okay. So coming to this, so we are going to work on the Power BI front. So what is Power BI? So as I said just now, it's a product from Microsoft and it has been launched in 2015. And within a short period of time, this tool is leader. So basically it is providing within Excel components wise. So it has been emerged from Excel itself, from starting layer. So from Excel, SQL, and as well as SQL has been incorporated. After that, there should be some naming standard, project naming standards, and has been emerged as a product like Power BI. So here it's a business intelligence tool, basically, and it will try to get it analyzed. We will try to do the analysis of the data and build the visualizations by using this application. And what we will do in the sense, on the right hand side, if you're observing, we will analyze the connected tables or source systems. Maybe different source systems will get connected from as per the business requirement. Maybe if my business is required to get connected to an SQL server, yes, we are going to connect to the SQL server or Oracle source system. Yes, we need to bring some tables in from Oracle database to my Power BI application. And always, please keep in mind, the data is not going to be completely structured or something. We need to cleanse the operations too. We need to clean up if my data is not in a properly organized format. We need to remove some unwanted columns. Maybe if there is any duplicates of my data, I need to get it removed as well. Or else maybe I want to bring some new columns by taking the reference of something. I need to do that activity also. So these are all the part inside Power BI. But our main motto should be something like we have to get it to visualize the connected backend tables or data sets. So which I have showcased to some of the financial sample, or maybe the data should be something like a semi-structure or unstructured source system. The final motto should be we have to get it visualize and try to share this analysis to some other user who is going to take business decisions accordingly. So Microsoft Power BI is a business intelligence tool where we are going to connect the data source system and analyze it. And if there is the data is not properly organized, we are going to cleanse it, clean up, and finally we will try to do the data analysis by using Power BI. This is what we will do it. Maybe you can ask why I should go with Power BI. Or there is, you said just now you said, right, there is a Salesforce Tableau also is there. Why should I go with Microsoft Power BI? I will tell you 5 reasons why Power BI. So first one is this product, Microsoft Power BI tool, it's supporting more than 100 plus data sources. More than 100 plus data sources. We can try to pull that information and bring that analysis and showcase the analysis in the form of pictorial, like visualizations. That is one. Second one is this tool is cheaper compared to other products in the market. So that is major. So most of the organizations, they will try to cross-check. Why means this tool is compared to other tools is cheaper. They're charging based on some subscription based, like a pro license, premium per user license, and some organization level license means premium license is also there. So this tool, they're charging for pro user, $10 per month per single user compared to other tools like Tableau, as I said, ClickSense is there, Syssense, Looker, and so on. That is second. Next one is very important as per the Gartner's quadrant, which you are just observed. This tool is leading the market. So monthly basis, we'll get definite some updates as per the improvements from the product community. And also we'll try to get some new updates and features and functionalities, which has been raised by as per the limitations. Maybe if there is some limitations, we will try to provide in the form of a community friend, and we will vote it. Most of the users, we will vote it. And those voted, or as those particular queries will be taken forward by the community, product community team. so that they will work it on the next further roadmap wise. They can try to release whatever there is some blocking points. Okay. Hope you are getting clarity. Why Power BI? Yes? No? Responses, please.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Nice. So one more example here. So most of the times, if you're observing this particular, it's like just a square shape. In Power BI, we have some very important components within Power BI application. So we have a Power Query where we will try to perform the data cleanup operations. Just now we discussed. And Power Pivot, maybe sometimes, right? It's not going to be on one table extraction and trying to build the data visualizations. We'll try to work it on multiple tables where we will try to work on data modeling activities too. So we'll call it as a Power Pivot component. And final representation should be in the form of visual. We have a Power View as well. So visually, we have to showcase the connected tables or connected data sets. So these three activities we are going to perform in Power BI Desktop. And there is one more environment name called Power BI Services. Is just now I said, right? So Power BI is there is some charges. So we are not going to share the Power BI Desktop applications to the customer. We are going to share that particular report, the complete report from desktop to the services. So Power BI Services is then another cloud-based environment. It's a cloud environment, software as a services. So where your data set as well as the report resides in a Azure storage container. And from there, we can start sharing this report analysis to the global users. So it's a combination of this. It's easy to learn. No need to like worry, or else maybe I need to have learn something like an SQL. It's a mandatory, or maybe you'll get this kind of an assumptions. Just break it. So it's as simple as easy. You can definitely get into it. Maybe if you are non-coders, okay, maybe you are coming from some different background. Okay, these are the components where we will primarily work on once we will get started on Power BI. Power Query is for cleansing operations. If your data is not a good enough, like maybe it is completely unstructured, you can use Power Query for that. If you're working with multiple tables, so I'm giving examples to what is multiple tables. Maybe I just showcased to you some financial data set. Maybe I have some location data set, separate data set is there. I want to pull two different data sets into my application. I need to build some model. We will call it as a Power Pivot. Okay, data modeling, like connectivity between one table to another table, so that I can see the location wise my finance information. And what about the Power View? We just discussed the backend data analysis, whatever you have imported, that analysis you are going to visualize it with different type of charts, graphs, and diagrams. You have to choose it. What is the right chart? What is the wrong chart? We have to decide, right? Once these three activities completed, next activity is we have to publish it. So it's as simple as easy. We have to publish this report under the cloud-based environment. So which I said is the Power BI services or Power BI Online. So these are the components, major components that we have in Power BI. Okay, any questions up to this part? Unmute yourself, you can speak if you have anything.
Yes, Rajendra. You said Power BI service
One by
is
one.
cloud-based.
One person at a time. Yeah, raise your hand digitally or else maybe.
Can I go ahead?
Yes, please. Yes.
Yeah. You said this Power BI service is on cloud-based, right?
Correct.
When it comes to if it is if it's a cloud service in Power BI itself, so what is the need of Microsoft Fabric?
So
I
you
don't
are
know.
going on to the advanced. So Microsoft Fabric is a umbrella where your other tools and applications will be come into the picture. So it's an example. Power BI is one topic. Okay, Power BI is one topic. So you want to do the data cleansing operations by using some other tools like Azure Data Factory, or maybe you are trying to perform some advanced data science project. Yes, you are going to work on, or maybe if you are trying to perform some real-time analysis. Yes, these are all combined. We will call it as a Microsoft Fabric. Okay, you got it? It's an unified single layer where these are all stuffs will be play around. Got it?
Okay.
Got a clarity, right?
Yeah, and
So
I have one more
it's
doubt.
again
Initially,
Microsoft Fabric again is a cloud application where these products will be taken forward, where like as I said, real-time analysis, Power BI is included, or data science related, data warehouse also you can build it. Okay, these are all will be comes under these different personas will be comes under in Fabric. Hope you got the clarity now.
sure. Yeah, clear, Rajendra. And
In
one more thing, like
tell
you
me.
said initially, you discussed about the structured and semi-structured and unstructured data, right?
Correct.
So when it's coming to Power BI, which kind of data we will be using? Only
So
structured
once we
or
will
like
get no, it's a combination of all. So we will discuss in our in our day-to-day basis. Like once our course will get started, right? We will discuss, work on unstructured is there, semi-structured is there, and also we'll work on structured information too. It's not only a structured extractions we will do. Got it?
Is it the same case with the Azure also? So how it is linking Azure and all this with this Power BI? I mean,
So Azure is a major Microsoft itself, right? It's a product from Microsoft Azure environment, right?
yes.
So Azure, why we are using Azure? To store our data in the cloud environment. So Power BI services or Power BI Online, this particular environment will be get resides as a part of a container, as a part of some storage in Azure itself. Okay, so we will complete the report development in Power BI Desktop, and we will share this report or else publish this report into the cloud application that's going to be an Azure environment. Got it? Clear?
Yes.
So while you are taking the class, are you sharing any files, sir, so that we also can take a cut of the system?
Definitely will be there. There should be some file sharing as well, like a present. Maybe I'll just try to check with Mahesh related to it. If there is any file sharing, is definitely we will get share these files too, like whatever the presentation in the form of some different way. Okay.
And I have one more question, sir. So
Ask me.
you are on the chat, Satish says that it was MySQL. Why not SQL Server? It is also part of Microsoft, right?
SSRS also, SSMS also is a part of Microsoft only, right? So we can extract MySQL or yes.
Okay.
Definitely, we are going to extract it. I mean, like maybe if the data get resides on MySQL part, we can pull that information from MySQL to the Power BI application too. Okay. Any other questions? I'll just stop my screen sharing. I will reshare it back. Just give me a minute to showcase one important slide to you. Any other questions? Please unmute yourself. Yeah.
So what will be the role as a data analyst means consists of data visualization SQL, and we are continuing with this cloud as well, right? So whatever the description of the course consists of data engineering parts as well, about the Databricks and Synapse Analytics.
So these are all combination is coming under the Microsoft Fabric. Madhusudan, right? You were asking?
Yes, sir. Yes.
Yeah, these are all part of Microsoft Fabric. Like a Synapse Analytics was previously we are using the Azure environment separately, but this Synapse Analytics also has been getting integrated in Microsoft Fabric. Okay. So
Yes,
even
that's
the
what I need,
data
I raised this question
Azure
check
Data
with you.
Factory also has been integrated into the Microsoft Fabric. Separately, previously we are using Azure Data Factory as a separate product, but now that has been integrated inside the Microsoft Fabric. So they are what they did in the sense in Microsoft Fabric, instead of using the different Synapse Analytics layers, they are all combined into one single application that we are calling it as a Microsoft Fabric in a simple term. Okay.
Yes, sir.
And if you're observing it, this slide is very, very, very important. If you want to get it master this Power BI application, these are the major activities we will perform. As I said, Microsoft Power BI has comes up with two different environments: Power BI Desktop, Power BI Services. Power BI Desktop is an environment where we are going to perform the first 5 activities. If you're observing the data extraction, we are going to do it. Data transformation activities by using some backend language called M language. Modeling activities, okay, by creating some relationship. Understanding the business logics by using DAX, we have it. And finally, we have to tell some story by using or else by taking some visual representation. So 1 to 5 activities we will perform in Power BI Desktop. We will call it as a development environment. And services, just now I have showcased you some services related, right? 6th and 7th activities we will perform at Power BI services level, like sharing the report to the business user, stakeholders, and automation of the backend data set, whatever you are importing by using some gateway connections, you can get it configure and make that data set as an online. So these are the activities we'll perform at 6th and 7th activities at Power BI services. Hope you got some clarity now.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Any other questions? In this course, it was mentioned that we will get access to the Power BI for 3 months. We will get real-time practices on Azure. Yes, exactly right. Just if you have any questions, Varsha, get in touch with the program manager, Mahesh, so he can sort it out all your queries related to the accessing and all. Okay, the course related stuff and all. But as I said, this complete course is related to the data analytics included with Microsoft Power BI and Fabric. Okay, it has been covered with SQL as well. So some days SQL part is there, Power BI is there, some sessions has been included. I mean, maximum sessions. Some sessions is on SQL, maximum sessions on Power BI, and Azure, as well as followed up with Microsoft Fabric too. Okay, you don't need to worry about. I mean, he already mentioned the codes and details, everything. You just go through it. Yes, even the license, as I said, right? Power BI services, we need to have some license to publish it and make sure that the data set is online and so on. We will publish it all together. It's a kind of mutual, so interaction should be there. So I will showcase to you the practical, how we are going to publish it, how we are going to automate the data set, that activities too, so that you will get an hands-on experience too instead of just observation. Okay, so we have to get login with an authorized or else business account. So once you register with KSR, so that you can get an access or else the licensing and so on. So you can also publish this report onto that environments, and we will see how the report looks like and how the validations and so on, like comments and so on, and front end part. Okay. Any other questions? Any other questions?
Hi, Rajendra.
Yes, yes.
So I see that Satish has mentioned a couple of things like Power BI, Azure Data Factory, Logic App, Azure
Correct.
Data. So I see
Logic
that
app is not there.
Yeah.
Logic app is not there, maybe.
So I want to ask that we know that Fabric covers ADF, this kind of thing. So we'll be getting the license for the Fabric?
Microsoft Fabric. Yes, yes, yes. Yes.
So what about Synapse Analytics? Will it be?
It has not. I mean, Synapse Analytics is something like a separate one. So if you are getting a Microsoft Fabric activities, automatically it will be get added as a Synapse Analytics and Synapse. Azure, I mean, ADF factories and so on, right? You will definitely get into the Fabric itself, within Fabric itself.
Yeah.
Yes.
Right. So in short, it's just the Fabric license encompassing.
Exactly. Yes, yes, yes. Fabric license means included with all together, which you said.
Right,
Okay, Synapse and so on.
Got it.
Okay, even Power BI too. So we need to publish it, right? How the what are the components in Power BI services? Also, we need to understand it. So before moving on to the, I mean, outside of the market, we need to understand how the Power BI services will work. What are the things that will automate the data sets? We need to understand. So how we are going to enable some of the disable components in Power BI services, like a kind of maps are there. So how we are going to enable some advanced features size services computing. So these are all the things we need to understand at Power BI services level. It is not only the Power BI desktop or something like a building the data visualization. This has been included everything. Okay.
Thanks, sir.
Yeah, here that is the roadmap if you're observing. So roadmap for the data analytics, if you're observing here, started with the SQL. So with some of the sessions as per what is required and the limited part, and Power BI has been included many sessions. Azure Data Factory, which has been, we need to know some of the Azure knowledge as well, base Azure, and followed up with the Fabric related topics too. Okay, you don't need to worry about like where maybe it will be get stopped at some between. Okay, and there should be some case studies which we need to work it on. Okay, and there are some projects as well. Maybe I'll just try to discuss with Mahesh related to the projects part. I mean, which have been added recently, and then we will wrap up maybe at the end with the certification and so on. And if you have any queries related to the course or accessing part and so on, just connect with Mahesh so that he will get to know. And one more thing I just try to discuss, and then I will take your queries as well. So if you're observing, what are the opportunities? Maybe I'm into some different domain. What are the different organizations or else what are the industries that has been used? It has no limit. All the industries are all the 21 verticals are there in business terminology. So all the verticals are using this Microsoft Power BI in different ways. So it is not limited with one particular sector. So maybe it is going to be a banking sector. No, it's not like that. Any industry, automation side or banking, telecommerce, health, just observe here. Okay, just as a glimpses, I have provided these 4 to 5, but 21 verticals, 21 different sectors has been used this Microsoft Power BI application. I'm coming to the analytics part. Okay. And these are the other tools we just discussed in the quadrant as well. So you can see the different applications back, other than the Power BI. Okay. Any questions? Unmute yourself, you can ask.
Yeah, Ryan, this is Srinivas.
Hi, Srinivas.
I'm working for Microsoft itself as a sales operations. Okay, but we are using Power BI reports to run these sales operations. Okay, but if I want to grow in Power BI services, so I need to complete all this, Power BI Fabric course, or how it is, like there is a separate course for Power BI services?
Only you're looking for Power BI services, not
Yes.
into the complete thing.
Development, yeah.
Just check with Mahesh, okay? But it has been included combination of Power BI services, Power BI desktop first, and even the SQL part as well. Okay.
Because I don't have an idea about
Understood.
Power BI, but I'm working for Microsoft company itself. It's a client location for me. But now, why I'm getting interest in this course, like every day by day we are using this, all Power BI. How like we are gonna use for
services.
sales.
For services you are using. Okay.
Services
Understood.
and all, like how to they can display that how to utilize like utilization happening and how the revenue landed and all this they're showing us. So like we need to learn completely this.
If you learn the complete part, that is well and good. Okay, it's an advantage only to you if you are trying to upskill yourself. No, if you want to explore only Power BI services, just check it up. Okay, because this is not a customized course. I don't think so, but just check with the program manager. Okay, Mahesh.
Is there any possibility to learn like that? Because
self-learning, you are saying, you are asking about self-learning.
Yeah, self-learning.
Self-learning means only Power BI services is limited, as I said, right? So maybe you have to find it some YouTube channels and then you can learn it. Services alone. Or else maybe you can directly check in the Microsoft Learn portal also. That is also works. Self-learning.
Self-learning maybe will work people who already have some ideas, completely who have a zero knowledge or else who don't have much idea on analysis. Maybe it will be difficult. If you're already working on Excel reporting or else Tableau reporting, so those kind of people can easily learn Power BI by self. But because we don't have a proper mentor and we don't have an idea like from where to start and where to complete, right? So step by step. So in those cases, it will be difficult, right?
Yeah.
Yes, sir. We are not Ekalavyas, sir. Huh?
We don't have any knowledge in SQL and Azure, and only
we will teach from very basics. We will start with SQL only.
This is from basic. That's what I'm saying, right? From SQL, we will get started. Okay, very base. After that, we will move on to the Power BI, which we discussed. Okay, both Power BI desktop, Power BI services. After that, we'll move on to the Azure environment, Azure related stuff. And
Simply,
then
I
it
can
will
say,
focus
sir,
on the Power Fabric.
yeah,
Yes.
exactly. Simply, I can
Why?
say who completed their graduation,
Because I'm
just they
asking like
completed.
this, no, there is a reason. So I'm working for a direct Microsoft company, right? I have a genuine experience with that Microsoft project. So maybe if I learn this non-IT too, maybe I can jump into the IT, right? So I'm just thinking
Definitely,
that.
Srinivas. Definitely, Srinivas. It's a well-versed course. Okay, it has been designed in that way. So maybe you said it is something different, non-coding, not into the technical side.
Exactly.
So it's
Yeah,
as simple. It's as simple as easy. I mean, from this course as an MCT part, which I said, right? The course is very well structured from KSR Data Vision. So you can definitely get into it. So SQL is there, and its complete combo is there on the Power BI services and Fabric too.
I will tell
Included
you
with
one
Azure.
story, guys. It's happened with one of our student only. It's been 3 years. That's the reason I am open. I can say he was an employee with Axis Bank. When we want to elaborate our organization Bangalore, we went to a bank to open the KSR account. Then, meanwhile, I'm getting frequently calls. So I'm discussing with the students. He got to know I'm not running a training institution. Later, he approached me, Mahesh. I want to learn the data analysis. He joined the course, and while completing course, right, what I did. I managed his resume. He was already using Power BI in his Axis Bank.
okay.
He was using Excel actually. He was not using Power BI, but I made his roles and responsibility as using Power BI. It's been 3 years now. He was working with IBM.
Correct.
No fake
Okay.
experience, no making anything. Just to same company, same client, same project. Just the roles and responsibility. We are manipulated, honestly. Honestly, he was doing some little kind of work as a teller, and later he was counting how much amount is credited. So small reports. But later we use a Power BI, and not only those, there are a couple of people from AP. Maybe you know secretariat jobs, right? Sachivalaya employees. Even though also those
Yeah.
people also transform to IT.
Okay, got it. So you mean to say like banking employees also
Anyone,
maybe they can
banking, healthcare, retail, supply chain, who don't have any IT experience priorly, but working in any company. Simply, I can say we are working in a DMart as a packing boy. I'm getting salary from DMart as even 10,000. Yes, we can showcase. I'm using Power BI in my project.
Okay, got it.
DMart is a kind of a retail store. How much sales happening per day? What kind of products are selling? We are doing by using Power BI. We are doing that analysis.
Yeah, got it. Sounds good. Yeah. So for more details, maybe like I don't want to disturb larger audience here. Maybe they will also have some
Yeah, you
questions.
can approach our
See,
team
I'll
members.
connect
You can call me
directly.
as well.
Yeah, yeah, I'll directly come to your office and I'll just meet
Sure,
you
sure. It's
guys
in
so that.
Maratalli.
That
You
will be
can very near to Kalamandir.
yeah, I'll meet you guys.
Sure.
Thank you so much for the info.
Yeah.
Any other questions, guys? And please post it or else unmute yourself.
Rajendra, is if we it's like if you are aware with Click or other BI tools, how much it is relatable to this Power BI? I mean, is it
You are
helpful?
into ClickSense or ClickView?
I'm into both actually. I worked
Both you are
heavily
working
with
on.
both.
So you just want to like only the logic stuffs you need to get it understand properly. The logics which backend they are using something other language, and here we are going to use it on the DAX language. So the logics we need to understand, and also the modeling part. So in ClickSense we can see the bubbles kind of model, right? Bubbles we can see it, and here we can try to understand the connections and relationships. It's I mean like you're trying to kind of a migration, right? So it's simple only. It's easy to understand. Maybe if you are into the ClickSense, because I started exploring all the three different tools at the time of 2015 with Tableau, ClickSense, and Power BI. So Power BI at the time it's the initial stage. So previously we worked on the ClickSense reports and we migrated all the things to the Microsoft Power BI. It's good only. So easy to understand and get into it.
Don't have much experience. It's like 2 years and all around. So I just want to know.
Good. Maybe that 2 years will be very helpful to understand the modeling part as well as data designing there.
Okay, thank you.
Any other queries? Others?
Yeah, Rajendra, Shiva here.
Hi, Shiva.
So talking about the data modeling, right? So this data modeling and all will be done on the Fabric itself?
No. Don't mix up the topic, Shiva. Fabric is a assume that it's completely umbrella. Underneath of the umbrella, we can see these products like Power BI services. Okay, even the, as I said, right, Synapse Analytics, like Azure ADFs, okay, data factories, or these other things will become under. So modeling, you are going to do it in Power BI desktop only, data modeling activities. And if you want to edit the data model, I can show you in the Power BI services, not into the Microsoft Fabric. That is completely different. Okay. Clear? Shiva. You there? Any other questions?
Yeah, Rajan. I think I lost your voice actually.
You lost my voice?
So, yeah.
Okay.
I
So
could have.
don't mix the Fabric topic with the modeling part. Okay. You are going to do the data modeling in Power BI desktop only. Okay. So if you're observing this particular, how Power BI works, most of the development activities you are going to perform in Power BI desktop, correct? And data modeling also you're going to perform it Power BI desktop only, not into the model. Power BI services, okay, cloud-based environment. Maybe if you want to edit the data model, that feature is recently launched from Microsoft. So you can also edit the data model in cloud application itself in Power BI services, not into the Microsoft Fabric, which is something completely different, where these all platforms will be comes under. Okay. Got it
So
now?
what will, yeah, got it. So what we will be learning on Fabric in this course particularly?
This course, I mean, if you can go to the curriculum part, you can see the complete how the, I mean, like a data warehouse building, or maybe if you are observing the complete curriculum, right? You can see the ADFs, how we are going to utilize it. Okay, maybe you will try to see some of the scenarios there. Okay, that part, how this Microsoft Fabric will be evolve, or else maybe use it in the different applications and try to bring it as an end-to-end project also. I will showcase maybe if time permits. I mean, at the end.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, you can see the codes I have placed. Okay, Microsoft Fabric related. So just go through it. Yes, please.
Yeah. So while covering the Power BI course, are we going to cover DAX first, then visualization, or
No.
visualization and
The topic should be something like this, Arjun. If you are observing that directly, we will not go to the work on the DAX part. It should be something like if you want to master it. That's why I projected this slide actually. You have to get it extract different type of sources. So as per the curriculum, we will extract multiple sources, whether it is a structured, unstructured, or semi-structured. We will work it on. And after that, we will perform the transformations, make the data in a well-organized shape. For that, we are going to use language name called M language. After that, we will work on the data modeling. So modeling activities will come into the picture, like primary foreign key. Maybe if you are not into the basic data warehouse concept, if you are not aware of the basic data warehouse concept, maybe if the time permits, I can take the additional, like that part in the same session itself. I will cover the topics too, which is required, like a primary key, foreign key, those details also. And understanding about the schemas, like a star schema, snowflake schema also we're going to cover here. And calculations like DAX languages, which will be like, then only the business logics, and we will try to implement it. And then it will become under visualization. It's not directly. Yes. First, we will try to follow the sequence 1 to 5.
Right.
Okay.
So it's like
you can
DAX,
see.
sequence, DAX, then visual, right?
Exactly, right. Once the logics will be defined, then it is easy for anybody. They can easily build some visualizations. Correct?
Right.
Yeah.
Thank you, Rajendra.
Thank you.
I have a question.
Please.
Overall, how many projects will be walking through in this entire course?
Mahesh, you there? I mean, that particular curriculum has been designed. Mahesh?
Yeah, it's already shared in the chat also, I guess. Suparna shared, it seems. It's there in our website. Also, you can join in our WhatsApp group, guys.
Okay, my question is if, how many projects are required for a person who's from non-technical background to enter into IT, into
Yeah,
this
I will tell
field?
you. So we will cover in the course, it's regularly the 3 to 4 projects. Along with that, additionally, we will conduct more projects as a hackathons.
Okay.
And apart from our regular trainer Rajendra, sometimes we will take in different trainers from the different part, like from MVPs or MCTs, or else where trainers we have different courses. We will conduct a minimum every quarterly one more project additionally. So on average, you can finish minimum 4 to 5 projects. If you have more interest, we will encourage you to complete projects by yourself from hackathons. And it's a practicing more, like there is no limit, like by learning 3 projects or 4 projects or 1 project, you have become successful or something.
I'll just try to
Depends
add
on
few
your
points.
practicing, you will get in a better idea, sir.
I'll just try to add few points. So you can complete a multiple projects, like as you said, Mahesh said, and also you can also have an opportunity to participate hackathons, which has been conducted. Okay, we will guide it in the WhatsApp group so that you can see multiple. In the Microsoft also, they will conduct some hackathons, like visualizations with by providing some data sets too. So it will be very helpful to you. So other than depending upon the projects like 3 to 4, you can also expand your different learning experience by using different source systems, by connecting the different source systems. Okay.
Some project sample we will give GitHub link also, like their bank projects, GitHub project, and the COVID project, Hollywood box
Yeah,
office,
we,
Indian
we
box
have
office.
20
Lot
plus
many.
projects in the GitHub. We will provide all those links
Yeah.
with you all.
Yeah. Thank you, Subhan.
Okay. Any other queries?
Hello, good evening, sir.
Yeah, tell me.
So I'm having real-time experience in SQL and Power BI. I have done self-paced projects like with limited data. I have knowledge on Power BI service as well. So do I need to take this thing, or I saw one more course is going to start in the next week, like Microsoft Azure and Fabric for Power BI. That is enough.
Yeah, I will tell you, ma'am. That is nothing. Who knows already SQL and Power BI? We are taking admission, new admission. Same like examples. This course also. First we will teach SQL, then Power BI. After that, we will take a new admission for Azure and Fabric. You are going to be learn completely. Some people who already working on only Power BI, those people are going to be joined. That's it. Both are same subjects.
Like we'll have to learn this again, or that is fine.
No. If you know SQL and Power BI, you can join that course just 10,000 rupees. If you don't know, just continue here. We are teaching SQL, Power BI, Azure, and Fabric, 4 topics.
Okay, then I'll join that because I'm already aware of Power BI and I've done few small projects, not real time.
That's what. If you know well,
I know.
example,
Yeah.
you have idea on page-netted reports.
No.
How many DAX queries you are good?
That's where time intelligence functions I have worked on, and
So this course is going to be cover PageNet reports, almost 20 to 30 DAX functions, and minimum 3 to 4 real-time projects. So we are going to be cover here. If you felt like most of the Power BI you are good, then you can join only for Azure and Fabric. If you are not that much comfortable or confident, then you can join this course.
Oh, okay.
We are covering even PageNet reports, all those things here. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Hi, Rajendra.
Hi.
So are you covering like in this course SVGs, custom visuals?
Yes, we will.
Yeah.
Well, and that also certified visuals only we are going to cover, but will not suggest uncertified visuals, custom visuals.
Yeah,
Okay.
got it. Certified visual in the sense like standard ones, right?
No, not certified visuals means Microsoft. So example, you are one of the D3JS developer, and Microsoft will test that particular D3JS what you developed. So Microsoft will test the performance, and they will give the certification from them. Okay, we will call it as a Power BI certified visual. So that is a third party other than the standard default visuals.
Right.
We will discuss that part as well. What
Yeah,
is supported, how we will try to configure the organizational visuals. Okay, so that part as well. It is included.
Yeah. Thank you.
Hello, Rajendra.
Hi.
I want to ask, like, after completion of this course, I would be able to answer like till how many years of experience, like 3 years of experience or 4 years of experience. How many years of experience I should be able to crack?
You are equivalent to a 4 to 5 years of experience.
Okay.
Because I said, right, PageNet reports. Who are already really working in Power BI also, not all the people are using PageNet reports.
Correct.
And who are already working from last 3-4 years, all the people for sure they are not using premium version of their license. But we are going to be using within these 4 months.
Got it. Thank you.
And in that course, we'll be only working on the projects with Azure and Fabric. Like, what is the difference in projects here and there? Is it the same or different?
Means usage, ma'am. Like Power BI project, we can do only with the Power BI without using SQL, Azure, and Fabric. It's a small project. If it's a huge data, how to integrate with from the SQL and how to data reload from the Azure and how to work within Fabric environment, it's a difference.
Okay, like we'll
Simply
be
like in
doing
a car driving, we have an auto mode and a manual. Same kind of driving, but one car have facility of auto mode, another car have a
manual
one, right?
like
Oh,
Maybe
I
some
also
sponsored
have
cars have more facilities might be, right? Similar way.
sorry.
Example I'm giving just some more cars maybe more advantages like now the recent cars getting even autopilot version also. Right?
That's what I'm asking. What is the difference in projects here and there? That's what I'm. There only will be using Azure and Fabric. Here we'll
No.
be using SQL. That's it.
Maybe correct me, Rajendra. In
Yes.
high level, I will tell you. On data is everything is clean and you just need to work only on Power BI. It's a basic Power BI project. You are just creating a dashboard.
Yeah.
But data we are gathering and cleaning or something making with the SQL also. Whereas the data is stored in Azure and we are integrating with Azure and importing to the Power BI and working with the Power BI dashboard. All these things we are going to be work under Fabric environment. Ultimately, you are going to be create a dashboard only. Right,
Yeah,
Rajendra?
that
Is anything need to
workshop
be correct
also
here?
I have attended actually the 3-day workshop with Fabric. Like they have exported the data
Rajendra,
from
am I
yes
on-prem
yes
audible?
to cloud as
Yeah.
well, right?
Yeah. Maybe he will explain you in a better manner then.
Mm,
She was asking like Power BI with a SQL, Power BI with Azure, Power BI with Fabric might be any difference or the same project.
Sushma, right?
Yeah.
Yes, yes.
Hi Sushma, if you are trying to explore, you said I already have some knowledge. That is limited knowledge, right? So my suggestion is instead of directly going to the Azure plus Fabric, try to learn the advanced concepts here too. So where we are giving Power Paginated reports is included, and it has been covered with the different extractions, so systems wise. Okay, and also you'll try to build many multiple projects, not restricted with something. So as final goal should be something like you have to get an experience level like almost 4 years, right? 4 to 5 years. That kind of level, like where you can try to build on your own dashboard. That's what the main goal should be. Okay, whether it is an try to extract from some source, different source system or cloud source system, whatever. Anyway, you will try to do, like a dashboard preparations and all in the cloud only. So we'll discuss that part as well. What are the things that is necessary to continue with the Power BI services level? What are the components that we need to understand to get it configured with the environments too, like cloud-based environments too? So my suggestion is that maybe just take your decision and then you can join. Okay.
Yeah, might be her question actually. Difference between SQL with Power BI, right, Sushma?
Yeah, here in this course we are using SQL and there
With
we will be directly using Azure and
Yeah,
Fabric. Right?
exactly.
What would
Without
be the
SQL,
difference
the
in
data is
project?
cleaned, everything is a source already gathered by SQL developer or else another data analyst in your group, and you are just need to build a dashboard, then it's a only Power BI project. But it's an end-to-end in the sense gathering by using SQL Server or else Azure SQL database or PostgreSQL, something will be there. No, you have to use your SQL queries. You have to
In the
be data to
Fabric
transform.
also, after importing the data in the Fabric as well using Power Query, we have cleaned, right?
Yes, yes. It's a depends on the client's requirement, right?
Okay.
Yeah. Everyone have different requirements.
Yeah.
Sushma, just a minute. Sushma, see, there are two type of things. One is native sources, Excel, this kind of thing. Another one is cloud sources, right? So if any data engineering is involved, example ADF, those come to the picture in Fabric side. So other native sources like Excel, we use Power BI. So that may be answer to your question.
Yeah, we need to connect with the database, filter, joining, optimizing, all the and cleaning the data. Everything will be do under SQL.
Yeah.
Yeah. So those things also we are going to be learn here. If you start with the SQL. Okay.
So Mahesh, you are saying that the course which you are telling the other course, right? So even that content also is covered in this course, right?
Sorry.
The other course you are telling, right?
No,
With
that is
Azure and
only ADF
Fabric.
and Fab. That is covering here. We are just taking new admissions. It's an add-on on a topic.
Correct. That's what I'm asking.
We are
So
covering
even
here.
that content also is covered in here, and you are giving complete suite
Yes.
here.
I will only take a new admission as extra profit for me.
Yeah,
Okay, I will tell you the secret. Now,
yeah,
65 people example. After that, after your SQL and Power BI is completed, I will allow the new admission for Azure and Fabric. People who know SQL and Power BI already. I will make the less charge for them, but still in the last minute also, I'm making little more money. Okay, is it clear, Shiva now?
yeah. That's what I want to make.
Okay.
So those are like ad hocs who
Yeah,
complete.
add-ons for
Understand.
the new
So
people,
here,
but it's a mandatory subject for you.
Yeah. So Rajendra,
Yes.
um, so I have a question. Are we covering multilingual reports in Power BI?
Multilingual reports means you want to change the language and see the dashboard or report.
Yes, yes.
I don't think so, but I can showcase to you. Maybe it's a general example wise. I can showcase the multi-language. How can we configure it? It's not included in the project part. I can showcase to you how it
Yeah.
is one of the project. Okay.
Yeah, sure. Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Any
Hello,
other
sir.
questions? Yes.
Hello. Yeah, actually, I have 4 years of experience and 1.5 years of relevant experience in Power BI.
Great.
So my
Okay.
question is like, how much CTC I can expect in my next? Actually, I'm currently working in my first company only. I'm looking for a switch.
Yeah.
So what should be the range I should be targeting?
Yeah, usually your total experience into 3 lakhs will be the worst package.
Mhm.
Lowest, I'm saying, not highest. That means you are holding around 5 years, right?
Around 4 years of total experience in
Yeah.
IT and
Okay.
around
So,
1 year in
no, we
relevant
will consider
experience.
4 years only. 4 into 3.
Okay.
That minimal package. More than that, many people are there, depends on the company. Example, one guy, his current package is 6 lakhs. He expected 10, but he received an offer letter with 19 lakhs.
I'll
Okay.
just try to add here one more point. One of my colleague, 5 years experience. Okay. She just shifted the companies from one to another. Now she is into 20 lakhs with 5 years experience. Okay. It depends upon the budgets, company's budget. So it's all depends upon the how they are, positions, criticality.
Exactly. Previous case also, why he got a 19 lakhs, even he asked only 10. A reason that company is a shell. They have some criteria for this much of experience, this designation, and they should package should be minimal this one. That's the reason.
Okay. So here, do we have any referral programs? So post the course completion. So are you guys like
Obviously.
referring or
Obviously, we
posting?
have, and we are going to be conducting placement cell session every alternate day. Minimum weekly 2 to 3 times we will conduct. You can join there and you can ask him like, Mahesh, I'm not getting calls. We will take care about your Naukri and LinkedIn, how, why we are not getting calls. And also from other students, like in this group also now maybe a couple of old students are there. Just a couple of minutes back also, one student from October 22 batch, she was posting some openings in our company.
Okay.
So those are going to be happen.
Okay.
Ultimately, I can make a promise. Getting a call is my responsibility. Clearing an interview is your responsibility.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hello.
Rajendra.
Yes. Hi. Yeah. Tell me.
I have one question.
Tell me.
So what a person can expect, like after your like how much year of experience you're having? For example, you say you're like 14 years experience, right, in Power BI.
Not only
This
Power
can-
BI. I started with like currently like 9th year running for me on Power BI. Totally, I have 14 years.
Yeah, just generally data visualization, data analysis, this kind of domain. What a person can expect at your level, CTC wise.
CTC wise, you are asking CTC indirectly. This depends upon. See, it depends upon company. That's what I said, right? Directly, it depends upon the company budget. Okay, and if you have 15 plus years of experience, you can quote around 35. This is the range, 35 to.
35.
That is max. That's what I'm thinking because similar person went that range actually recently. So 35 plus.
35 plus.
Maybe I will give an example. Another trainer, maybe he was not here, though, so I will give Shashi, holding around just a 9 years experience total together and got a full-time employment with Microsoft and got package around 42 lakhs.
Super, right? See,
That's
depends.
nice.
Yeah. And another thing is she learned Power BI in KSR itself in 2021. Later, she transformed as a trainer and mentor also here. Because of full-time
Don't mind
employment,
that,
not able to.
Rajendra. Like I asked in general.
No problem, no problem. You can check the KSR data vision testimonial itself where, he is posting Mahesh. So there are a lot of people. So no need to worry about the like calls, these things. Okay. So
Yeah.
you'll definitely, it's a kind of hands-on experience to everyone. I'm saying this is a kind of hands-on experience. You'll definitely get into it, and you can easily, the concepts part, you can easily understand how it is and how we are going to move from one to another. So as a real-time employee, so what we will do, that particular, those details only we will teach it. So it's not something like a cooking or else a theoretical stuff. So you'll definitely have some hands-on knowledge while completing of after completion of the course, so that it's very helpful to you.
Yeah, it's come to the hands-on knowledge, guys. That's the only reason we are providing license. I can make sure no one in India is able to provide individual license. You can check it in Google. Power BI premium license costing around $27 per month. Fabric license is more than that, but we are able to provide to you.
So you're giving Fabric license also here in this
Yes.
course
Yes.
That's what,
with
yes.
with Copilot enabling.
Yes.
Mahesh, like how we are able to provide, like, are you having any tie up with Microsoft?
With Microsoft. Yes.
Oh, nice.
Mute yourself, please. Any other questions, means unmute.
Yeah. That's the reason we are able to provide license, guys.
That's nice, Mahesh.
What is the cost for this program?
Course fees will be, it's a 30K in Indian currency.
Okay.
It's a one go, you can make around 27,000. Yeah, this Uday, this is what the entire course for to switch from non-IT to IT. Maybe someone asked initially my about me also. Even I worked initially in a non-IT only. It's in a pharmaceutical company as a production chemist. My background also it's organic chemistry in MSc. Later I moved to IT.
Okay.
I learned courses and initially I struggled a lot to go. Even my communication still not so good. At that time, it's too worst. And my final interview, where I cleared the interview, I opened the door and I seen a white man in the panel. I felt like maybe I can't understand his slang and maybe he can't understand my slang. I lost my job. But good thing after 45 minutes of interview, I cleared my first IT job in 2015.
Okay.
Yeah, it's with the Novozymes. There is a company called Novozymes. Good thing is it's also an enzyme manufacturer, but as an SAP consultant there.
Yes.
After SAP, I moved to again data.
One
Still, I
more
need to
last
learn something new.
question.
It's maybe not completely, but it depends on situation. On Power BI, which topic is coming to the new topics. On Snowflake, which topic is trending in the market, or else in what it is Metilin, what is a DBT, how important it is to our students. I need to learn new topics. The importance of the new topics, I can say. Maybe I'm not going to be expert in that, but my intention as an organizer here, what topics is important, one person to get a job.
Okay. Thank you.
Even page noted reports, we are not teaching around a year back. Later, when I'm connecting with our students, I got to know in interview, they are asking page noted reports. Immediately, I requested our trainer to teach page noted reports. So that's
One
how
more
we
last
are going to be
question,
improve every
Mahesh.
month. Sorry?
Sure, please
One
go ahead.
last question.
Tell me.
So if a person is having around 16 plus years of experience, both into non-IT and IT, and how much years of experience he can showcase now after learning this course?
Your total work experience you can showcase as a work experience. Out of that, Power BI or data analytics, you can showcase up to 5 years. Depends on your confidence levels at that time.
Okay. Then when it comes to again CTC, then how we can match our CTC
So
present?
technically, I can say up to 25 lakhs easy as a data analyst.
No, presently we are into approximately in that range itself with this
Yeah.
experience,
In
right?
that case, I
So
can suggest you to add Python as well, or else learn data engineering. That should be
okay.
coding. Without coding, you can expect up to 30, 35. But again, if you are getting 35 lakhs in Power BI in the sense, might be you will be the one of the highest paid person in the team. So you will face some pressure.
Yeah.
Like
Even though
almost
you join this
architectural
course,
should be
Shiva,
something.
I will tell you, even though you join this course, I can't say simply just join, you will get 35 lakhs. Okay. I won't give that
Yes.
kind of false promises. As a data analyst, I've seen so far 30, 35 lakhs maximum package.
Yes.
Okay. Okay.
But
Got it.
average 20 up to 20 people are getting jobs very easily. But after that, who had a more knowledge, who are capable, only those people are touching the 35.
Got it. Got it. Thank you. Rajendra, you were telling something.
No,
You
that's the
must say
same.
what.
Like architect role, these kind of things you can expect. Like, okay, like it should something like architect, or they will more pressure.
Yeah, yeah.
I mean, if you are
See,
going with
I
that
got
kind
your
of huge
point because
package.
see, in the 16 or 18 years of experience, we can showcase only 5 to 6 years of IT
Power BI,
experience.
yes.
So with this this 5 to 6 years of IT experience, can we target the architect role itself?
5 to 6 Power BI itself, right? Power BI
Yeah,
range. So
correct.
like a specialist to architect, like a lead kind of a roles, we can expect it.
Okay. Okay.
Okay.
Thank you, Rajan. Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah. Any questions, guys? You want to get a more than 30, learn data engineering, guys. Now it's a good demand.
My name is.
Yeah, hi, Naima.
Hi, Mahesh. My name is Naima. I have another question. Like, I'm coming from different background. I don't have any zero coding experience. Okay, so is that make me good to do SQL?
Very
Really?
easy, very easily, very easily. Here I can say out of 50 people, I don't think even 70% people don't know about SQL.
No, no. My question is, this course should be sufficient to build me more confident in SQL.
That's what I'm saying. Anyone like SQL is not at all teaching in their colleges or something. Even though you are not into the coding background, you are into the different background like a BCom, BSc, or some other things. You can able to learn SQL. SQL is easy.
Yeah, I learned little bit, but the
Then
problem is, and do you guys have that good database, access to do all this repetitive things?
yes. How you got to know, Naima, about this session?
About this session, one of my friend, she shared these details long time back.
Okay,
So
I
yeah.
will tell you now. Mostly she was might be our old student. Maybe.
Yeah, she was.
Yeah, you can check with her how the KSR people will teach. Because if you are joined by advertisement or something, maybe I need to prove myself. But already your friend shared means she has some confidence on her. That's the reason she shared. Maybe her feedback is more valuable than mine.
No, I'm just asking you as a
Yeah, for
teacher.
sure you can learn. Obviously,
Just
when I'm
want
telling, we are teaching, we will say we are the best. Don't trust my words.
and
You can trust
another
your friend.
question yeah, thank you.
Yeah,
And
you can
another
learn. Yes, yes. Sorry, sorry. You can carry on.
yes, and another question like after how much you guys providing the placements as well, right? Interview arrangements, all those things. So like in that, how many years experience minimum we need to add into the resume?
3 to 5 years in between for data analysis. Minimum 3, maximum 5 is sufficient.
Okay, so you guys have the in-hand project, right? Like definitely people need all these things, right? When we start marketing the profile.
Yes, yes. We already have a couple of end-to-end projects in our channel. Just you can explore like end-to-end Power BI projects in KSR. You can check it.
Okay.
Just observe how they are teaching the projects also. We have almost 4 or 5 projects, I guess. Banking, healthcare, and retail, different domain projects are there.
Okay.
Example,
my
Naima, you
question.
are working currently. I will tell you here. Are you working currently?
No, not now. But my question is like I was working in one IT consultant company as a marketing, so I know like people taking a lot of courses and they comes, but we need to put the profile in years of experience, right?
Yes, yes.
Definitely, we ask the contacts, like the people work in like for example, he worked in Microsoft. We need the reference, something like that is very important.
Yes, yes.
So that's what I'm asking. You have the contacts, we can, you
I
guys
will
can
guide you
provide.
about that. I will guide you about that. No worries.
Okay. Yeah. That's it. So,
Mahesh,
Yeah, Dhanush.
so I only carry 2 years of 2 months of experience. So until unless I complete 3 years of experience, so
I will tell you, 3 means the mostly I'm saying, even 2.2 years now. This course is finishing in another 5 months almost. That means you are nearly reaching to the 3 years experience.
hello.
Yeah, Dhanush, am I audible?
Hello. Sorry, Mahesh.
Dhanush, I'm saying
Yeah, now
3
you're
plus
audible.
years will be more opportunities. That not mean like a 2 plus won't get a call. Compared to a 2 plus, 3 plus will get the more opportunities. So by completing this course, you are also reaching almost 2.8 years.
Yeah.
Right, that is fine.
So that won't be an issue, right?
Nothing. Or else, let me stop recording. I will give one hint here. Example, when your graduation completed?
22.
22. So you can say like internship might be you done, right? 6 months, 4 months in your college.
Yeah, I did.
Yeah, you can showcase your total experience, including that internship. It not mean you
I
have to be
actually
in Power
carry
BI.
an BPO experience of 7 months as well.
Then that's done. You are already 3+ then.
Okay, that is all
The
that
total
can.
work experience. Usually the recruiters will filter our profiles depend on our total work experience.
Okay.
Right. At that time, you are mentioned less than 3, your resume won't be picked there. Now you are already 3+. So no need to worry.
Okay.
Our total work experience only they were considering, not about only on Power BI.
Okay, so I only so I am into an F&A as I told you, like on a previous part. So I don't have any knowledge on Power BI or something like that. I work on data on Excel sheet. That's it. So
Yeah.
I don't have
So
any
here
knowledge.
some people even they don't have idea on Excel also, but we will teach from very scratch. Don't worry.
Okay, fine. So this is a perfect course that I have selected, right?
Meanwhile, what you can do, anyway, 5 sessions we are providing. Meanwhile, you can do some research by yourself also by attending multiple institutions. That's fine, completely. The duration also, why we are conducting 4.5 to 5 months, only reason to make it perfect equal to 3 years. I'm sure most of the cases, data analysis means with the Power BI in the sense they will finish in 2 months.
Yeah.
Here we are teaching only SQL around 22 lectures. Minimum, I'm saying 22 lectures, not days. 22 lectures, that means 1 month. 45 lectures on Power BI itself. That means 2 months. Azure and Fabric together, another 1 month. Altogether, it going for 4.5 months. Only reason the lengthy course will be to make sure you are equivalent to a 3 years work experience.
Okay.
You can do some research. Power BI will finish in 2 months, entire course. Hyderabad will be only 30 days.
I researched everything, then that is when I selected, but I wanted your opinion as well. That is why I asked you.
My opinion, I will say positive about my institution. Don't trust me.
Yeah.
You can do some
Okay.
research.
Yeah, sure. Thank you so much.
Yeah. Because it's not about only money, Dhanush. It's about our career. If you lose anything, right, later you will feel maybe IT won't suits me. Those kind of students also. And that's the reason I can't give any wrong promises.
Yeah.
That's when I can earn somewhere. But you are losing your confidence, right? It will be Hudson, another employee, or another family. Not only employee, it's another family will suffer with that.
Yeah.
So I don't
So
want to take that risk.
I was thinking like, is there anything that basic I need to learn before jumping into this course? That is why I asked you.
No. We will teach from very scratch.
Nothing. From starting onwards will be there. Okay.
Just come with us some enthusiasm.
Yeah, hello sir. This is Madhusudan. I'm
Yeah,
from
Madhusudan.
Education.
Really
I already have 10 years of experience, and I previously worked on Excel, VBA macros, and have knowledge of SQL as well. But I didn't have any project experience.
Okay.
Even from last 1 month only, I'm verifying your videos on the YouTube and going through the courses that you are giving up. And just I refresh myself with the videos and myself paste them. So I covered most of the SQL and Power BI things, but I didn't have that confidence so that I can crack this interview. That's why
Okay.
I joined again. I acquired with Satish from your testing.
Okay.
I'm already, I can reveal that I am already up to 18 now as an AVP in Apex Fund Services in Hyderabad. I just
Okay.
want to explore more about into data. And I want to make myself as a data analyst and data engineer somehow into the big four. So if I may continue and will learn it, can I be in a position so that I make myself more into data?
Oh, for sure, Madhu. Maybe you will only will get to know, right, by attending couple of sessions. You already doing some research on these lectures, right? You already have some idea for sure. Our intention also to make a more perfect. Okay, Madhu, I just muted you. Maybe there is noise. So this entire course is designed only for the people who obviously all people have to showcase some roles and responsibility as a Power BI, minimum 3 to 5 years. That much of confidence I can able to provide you. Even though you don't have any other knowledge, just completed your graduation gap, have some 4 5 years of you didn't work anywhere or else you just did in a non-IT job, still it's fine. You can focus here. But only the thing is, you shouldn't feel bad like by failing on 2 or 3 interviews. Our intention to give them multiple interviews and to crack a minimum 2 to 3 offers. Example, you given an interview today, you failed in the interview, note down what kind of question they asked and why you are not able to answer. Attend the next interview, write down the points, what kind of questions you are not able to answer. Attend the third interview. There is one guy from Pune, he failed 50 interviews. You can ask me like, if you are not getting enough calls, it's my responsibility until you are getting any job. You can call me and you can ask me, join the session, and you can say, Mahesh, now I'm not getting calls. I will take care about that. There are a lot many openings in the market now. Only intention, attending an interview is the first priority. Clearing an interview, automatically it will happen. You can forget about the result. But our priority to attending an interview.
Sure, sir.
Any questions, guys? Francis, Ishad, Dinesh, Chandra, BSS, someone. What's your name? BSS, FinCorp, something.
I'm fine.
Okay, yeah. Mamata.
No, Mahesh.
Okay,
No, Mahesh. Actually, I had joined the Power BI course in 2021 or 2022.
Oh, then why you joined again?
Uma.
Here only. Okay, Uma session only. Okay.
Uma sessions, yeah.
Yeah, you got a job or else any issue, Ishad?
No, due to work stress, I discontinued that
Okay.
time.
Okay.
So again, I joined.
Okay, fine. Yeah.
Fine then. If you have any questions, please unmute. And I hope you like the first demo session.
Yes, Rajendra.
Yeah. Here maybe you have any questions, Shamir? No?
No question.
Yeah. Maybe here Suparna also joined today. I will give it 2 minutes about him. He also joined here from non-IT sector earlier, and later he got a job, decent job. And last month, I guess, he's about his details. It's released in a Microsoft official YouTube channel as well. Suparna, are you there?
Yes.
So thanks, Suparna. And he joined as a student, and he taken the course, and he got a job, and now he was mentoring our all old students and who completing course, and he was helping with them making their resume, and along with that he was supporting in Microsoft community. Almost 440 questions you answered, right, in community, Suparna?
Yes.
In a
640
1 month.
replies and 200 plus solutions.
Yeah, so not only helping in KSS to even he was helping in Microsoft community. He was giving answers. You can see in Microsoft YouTube channel on May updates. So they announced about his achievements as well. I will feel proud about him. When he joined attending the first lecture, or else when he called me first, he also expressed a similar doubt. Mahesh, I don't know anything about IT. Almost he was also working around 7-8 years, right, in non-IT.
Yes.
Yeah. Now he was helping KSR as a mentor also. Any doubts, if in a WhatsApp group, any doubts, anyone explaining, when he was available, he will answer them. And he was himself upskilling, like learning data engineering, learning GenAI, depends on their project requirement. The learning should be like continuous process. Okay, guys, then we hope we are good today. We can connect tomorrow.
Yeah.
You guys can use the same link, or else you can join from application.
Sure, Mahesh.
Yeah.
Thanks
Thanks
for
everyone.
joining. Thank you.